Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second episode of this playthrough. Today we are looking at the Getaway from Hulao Gate. Let's get started. So this battle gives us two characters to play as, Lubu and Waluigi. Am I the only person who looks at Zhang Liao's mustache and thinks of Waluigi? Anyway, let's play as him today.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Dynasty Warrior 7 and 8 has what has a pre-battle camp, which I think is a very nice touch for world building and seeing and talking to some of these generic characters. Take note of this guy. You're going to find this guy in every camp in Lubu's story. Incidentally, if you play as Lubu, Zhang Liao will be sent in the camp, and if you talk to him, he says something like, "I understand why the coalition is so angry with Dong Zhuo, but as one of his officers, I'll make sure he gets out of here safely." Or something like that. The game claims there's no real strategist amongst Dong Zhuo's army, but from what I've read, Dong Zhuo himself was actually a really good commander in the actual history that the Dynasty Warriors franchise is loosely based on. He was a depraved individual, yes, but he really knew how to fight a battle. And that looks to be everyone. Let's get started with the battle.
I don't have time to engage these imbeciles.
So Zhang Liao's moveset isn't anywhere near as good as Lu Bu's, but it gets the job done.
Retreat? That means that those fighting on the front lines... Silence! Are you trying to put me in danger? Get over here and help me! Forward!
I will say I like Zhang Liao's character more than Lu Bu's. Now the funny thing is, amongst Lu Bu's faction, I like every character more than Lu Bu himself. Dong Zhuo is not a part of Lu Bu's faction. We're just kind of with him right now. I guess I have nothing interesting to say right now. Only that we're going to have to turn around before we get to the escape point. Generally speaking, I wouldn't recommend jumping that high up in the air before using Zhang Liao's air Muso attack. Because that twirl he does with his weapon can also hit enemies, and you may want to use that to get a little bit of extra damage. And it's not going to hit anything if you're too far up in the air.
What did you say? I never expected that out of
I don't really like the idea of the coalition setting fire to the capital.
I'm getting out of here. I'll break through.
This is Lu Bu's faction story, and it makes sense that his faction is the hero of their own story, and all the other factions are presented as a bit more villainous than they would be in their own stories. But I don't like the idea of people like Cao Cao and Liu Bei apparently being completely okay with setting the capital on fire. Muso attack! This is what makes other playable officers so dangerous, especially on ultimate difficulty. Getting caught in a Muso officer's Muso attack is bad news on any difficulty, but on ultimate difficulty, and getting hit by Muso attack can get you from being at full health to looking at the defeat screen in disbelief. Even with a max defense character like my Zhang Liao here. On a side note, enemy Muso officers do not have to wrestle with a Muso gauge and can use them as much as they want, which gets really obvious on ultimate difficulty when Muso officers get really aggressive with their Muso attacks. They kind of use them in the same way a player would, using Muso attacks to get out of bad situations, exploiting the invincibility frames of the Muso attack. Hurry up, Dong Zhuo.
We did well to draw Dong Zhuo out like this. Ballista unit, prepare to attack.
What? Those weapons atop the cliff are preventing my advance. Go and deal with them at once.
There must be somebody commanding those weapons atop the cliff. Defeat him, and the weapons will stop.
Grabby Muso. Not quite as strong as Lu Bu's Grabby Muso, but it gets the job done.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
As expected, the enemy is aiming for the cliffs. Now, Master Yueji, this is your chance.
We all know our target. It is only a matter of attacking it.
Now! I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
Every victory serves to make me that much
You
stronger.
see here, and the ballista will stop, and the ballista is turning around to target me. Getting hit by ballista isn't too bad in terms of damage output, but it does stun you for a moment, which can leave you wide open to other attacks.
Go for now. Don't think you've won.
Though on those occasions of the game where you're allowed to manually control ballista, you're actually able to get them to fire non-stop, which will pretty much destroy anything in your range. Where's the agent? Over here.
Just how much trouble do you plan on causing us? You'll pay for this!
You'll have to defeat me if you want to pass through here.
I must return while I am still able.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Peons are nothing but talk. Isn't there anybody who can make this interesting? An amazing display of skill. If there's anything you wish, name
Time
it.
to finish this. Time to finish this.
So long as I'm playing as young Liao, I'll mention that I'm not a big fan of the new voice he got in this Xtreme Legends game. I much prefer the deeper voice he had in previous games.
It is an honor to face you.
Go up here and jump into this base, and you can ambush and ambush.
Look! We can spot it! I knew something was off about this!
Now!
Doing great!
Those are attack. Fortunately, a weapon switch attack is unblockable.
Just not my day. I'll come back again when I'm feeling better.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Amazing! We cannot succeed without you. Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Time to finish this.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Here's my mic. An amazing display of skill. If there's anything you wish, name it.
Our scouts report that enemy reinforcements will be arriving shortly at Hulao Gate.
What do we have here? Where are all of Dong Zhuo's men off to in such a hurry?
This was the strategist that was menacing us earlier.
So this is the might of the famous General Lu Bu. Impressive, most impressive. I am Chen Gong. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. Oh!
I have no time for fools.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a fool. I am the man that can use your might to both our benefit. Master Lu Bu, one day our paths shall cross again.
Sorry to keep
So
you
that
waiting,
was Chen
Wen
Gong.
Chao.
He just might be important later. For now, just remember that he exists.
There you are, Cao Cao. Finally, we can launch a joint attack. Do not let that traitorous swine escape from Hulao Gate.
Time to finish this.
Where's that Yuan Chao? Break through their encirclement before they can catch up to us.
The enemy plans to use an all-out attack to slay Master Dong Guan. I must fight with every last bit of strength in my being. Every victory
If you want to
serves
go
make
down
me
the
that much
hypothetical
stronger.
route, this is about the time you're going to need to disregard what's happening down here, and try to rush up there to save Hua Xiong. Saving him is necessary to unlock the hypothetical route.
I have come to put a stop to the traitors.
Oh, and as a bit of historical trivia, pretty much every victory the coalition scored against Dong Zhuo's army was almost entirely the work of Sun Jian, that officer I just defeated. And Hua Xiong is dead. No hypothetical route for us.
It looks like I was too late. Now,
Excellent, Zhang Liao. Show them how it's done. You cannot hold out for much longer.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'll steal your horse, Lu Bu. Thank you very much.
I have no choice but to go out and fight myself. Step forward.
Yuan Shu is another character who just might be important later on in Lu Bu's story.
I cannot die just yet.
every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
It is an honor to face
And
you on
Zhao
behalf of
Yun.
my lord.
We'll be seeing lots of him in Dynasty Warriors Godseekers. But I believe this battle is all we'll be seeing of him in Lu Bu's historical route.
Neither my heart nor my spear has broken. We shall meet again.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
Dong Juan, you stand in my cousin's path. I plan on rectifying that problem.
I do like Zhang Liao's rage attack more than Lu Bu's.
I'll let you go. Don't think you won. You are unstoppable.
It's always funny to go back to an older Warriors game and see a generic officer who had become playable in a later game.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
My ambition is not yet extinguished. Excellent, Zhang Liao. Show them how it's done.
Much blocking. But a grab attack can't be blocked.
You're going to face me. Step forward.
Time to finish this.
I'm pulling back for now.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger. This should secure a path for Master Dong Zhuo's retreat. However, we must not let up our guard just yet.
See if I can't take out a few spare enemy officers before Dong Zhuo gets here.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you won.
I see they were able to break through our formation. Fine.
Zhang Fei. There's a lot of characters in this franchise I like and a lot I don't like, but Zhang Fei is one of only 3 characters in this franchise that I actively dislike.
Next time I see you, you're finished. Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Wait, how did I word that? Did I say there's a lot I like and a lot I don't like? There's a lot I like and a lot of characters I don't care for, and Zhang Fei is just among the 3 characters I don't like.
Time to finish this.
Excellent, Zhang Liao. Show them how
And the level will end as soon as Yuan's shout goes down.
what? They broke
See if I can't kill Dian Wei before Yuan Shao.
Deal with them personally.
Try to drop him so he can drop a weapon. I guess this is the best way to do it when too many enemy officers are around. Okay, you enjoy this cutscene, and I'll see you at Chang'an.
That's the spirit, you guys. Only idiots fight battles when the odds are against them. At this rate, we just need to seize the Emperor, and victory will be mine.
What about those that fell at Hulao Gate? Master Lu Bu.
So this is how he fights his battles.